What was your best worst birthday? Best was 7 years old. I remember my dad grilling and eating cake outside. Had an aunt and uncle show up and they gave me cash. Worst was 2 of them. In-laws had birthday parties for FIL which fell on my birthday, not his birthday. Had to drive 2 hours both ways to celebrate somebody else's day. Your father grilled a cake? You've never had grilled cake? It was my 14th birthday and nobody in my family was around. My siblings were all out and my parents were on vacation. Neither my family nor my friends called or texted me a happy birthday. I called up 2 girls, let's call them A and B, I was friends with, who also forgot it was my birthday. I asked them to a movie, so I walked about 3 miles and met up with them at a movie theater. I paid for all our tickets and I paid for all their food. So we got into the theater and girl A's boyfriend was there with his friend who girl B found attractive. They all started a conversation to which I was left out of. During the movie they only paid attention to the 2 guys. About halfway through the movie I walked off. Unnoticed of course, and I began walking home. Now broke and forgotten I got to experience a 3-mile walk home at 9 PM in the pouring rain. Why did your family go on vacation without you? His name is Kevin. Only way it could have been worse was if OP had to share a bed with Fuller. My 10th birthday. We were having a pool party at my house for my birthday. My birthday is during the summer when we were out of school, so not many people normally came to my birthday parties. That year I wanted all my friends there and I had remained in better contact with them after we got out for summer break. So I had about 12 friends coming for the party. My mother was very abusive to me while I grew up. Physically, verbally, and emotionally. She got stressed out about the party and wanting everything to look nice. I didn't help her as much as she wanted, so she sent me to my room. I wasn't allowed out of my room to see my friends. My mother told them to take my presents back home because I didn't deserve them. I didn't get to blow out the candles or have any cake. Everyone thought it was cruel to keep me in my room for the party. My mother was adamant that I was being punished for misbehavior. I cried and cried knowing I was missing my birthday party. After the party was over I had to remain in my room. Later that evening she told me that my gift was not having to clean up after the party was over. When you wish you could divorce your family. Same. I have such deep and abiding loyalty to my family. But after decades of hanging in there and hoping for the best, I tried out a trial separation with my folks. I saw a drastic change in my mental health for the better. It's official now. I know it's technically an estrangement, not a divorce. But it's been great. Wish I had done it years ago. My worst birthday was my 13th when my drunk ass mom cheated on my dad and left him. Haven't spoken to that woman in years. Best birthday was my 26th when my boyfriend gave me a cheesecake and a kitten. Haha. We're waiting for your 39th birthday. The return of the mother. She'll sleep with the boyfriend and eat the cat. And eat the cheesecake. Oh, this is easy. My birthday is in late Jan. In Medec. I called my best friend and said, okay, I need some help. I need you to throw me a surprise birthday party. His response was understandable. Dude, I don't think you understand how these work. Fast forward to the night of my birthday. I tell my girlfriend that my dad wants to take us out to dinner for my birthday. So I'll pick her up and then we'll go to my dad's place and then all go out to dinner. I arrive at the GF's place. She's about ready to go. And just before we get going, I propose. She says yes. We finally make it to my dad's house. I walk in and everyone yells surprise. I smile, look at my new fiance, then address the crowd. Well, thank you for all coming. But I have some news. This is a surprise engagement party, and each one of you was picked to come by me. Everyone was dumbfounded. My dad, my friend and I were the only ones who knew. It was perfect except for the neighbor who was supposed to be recording everything on the supplied camcorder fucked up and didn't hit record. Oh well. This is really cute. Warms my heart. This might make sense, but it was my best and worst birthday. It's my 14th birthday and I invited most of my friends, but only 2 came to the party. I blew out the candles and both of them threw cake at my face and we ended up throwing cake at each other and laughing and smiling. After that we jumped into a pond and cleaned off and we raced back and forth seeing who could go across the pond the fastest. I was very sad that only 2 of my friends came. but it was still a lot of fun because they made it better. That took a wholesome turn. Best was when I turned 7. My parents set up a spa birthday party for me, paid a couple of my babysitters to run different stations to paint nails, make body glitter. It was the early aughts, curl hair etc. I adored my babysitters and loved beauty stuff, so I don't think it will ever be topped. I'd count my last one as the worst. I hosted a brunch that ended up being in the first major snowstorm of the year, so most of my friends cancelled last minute. One friend showed up stumbling drunk and blacked out briefly because there was a football game nearby that day. The same evening, my parents didn't want to celebrate with a dinner as I requested, and then were mad that I planned dinner with my brothers without them. After said dinner, the dessert place I wanted had closed because of the storm. Then I had to move us home early anyway, because I had a panic attack due to a friend yelling at me for not being at my apartment to pick up her keys and things she had left there in the morning. That one was a shit show. Oh good lord, you made it to the end of the video. Give this video a thumbs up so I can give my butthole a thumbs up. And if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. I post my bullshit every other day. Thank you, Flea.